Next chapter is infertility. What is infertility? See, infertility primarily refers to the biological inability of a person to contribute to conception. If someone is unable to conceive a baby or if someone is unable to produce infant, it's infertility. Infertility may also refer to the state of a woman who is unable to carry a pregnancy to full term. So what's in it? Let's see. See, first of all, male infertility. What is it? See, male infertility is an inability to fertilize a secondary oocyte. Male fertility requires production of adequate quantities of viable normal sperm by the testes, unobstructed transport of sperm to the ducts, and satisfactory deposition in the vagina. See, the tubules of the testes are sensitive to many factors like X-rays, infections, toxins, malnutrition, and significantly higher than normal scrotal temperatures that may cause degenerative changes and produce male sterility. Now, there are many reasons of male infertility, and some important ones are as following. First one is due to azoospermia. It is the absence of sperm in the semen. It can be due to hormonal problem or injury of infection like tuberculosis, gonorrhea, mumps, or blocked vas deferens or retrograde ejaculation where sperms pass back into a urinary bladder through urethra. This is azoospermia. Next is oligospermia. This is due to low sperm count which can be mild when count is 10 to 20 million per ml. Moderate when 5 to 10 million per ml sperms are seen. Next, abnormal sperm. It is a small proportion of sperm or abnormal sperm like 2 tails of sperm or no tail, no head, etc. However, if proportion of such sperms is high, it reduces fertility. Next is autoimmunity. Sometimes immune system of the male generates antibodies which attack the sperm and reduce the living sperm count. Next, impotency. This is the inability to achieve or maintain an erection of the penis. So these 5 are the main reasons behind man infertility. Next is female infertility. It is, see, female infertility is the inability to get pregnant after a year of unprotected intercourse. It is caused by a ovarian disease, tubal obstruction, and certain conditions of the uterus. See, female infertility is a term doctors use if a woman hasn't been able to get pregnant after at least 1 year of trying. If a woman keeps having miscarriages, it is also called infertility. Female infertility can result from physical problems, hormonal problems, and lifestyle or environmental factors. Now, what are the reasons behind female infertility? See, first one is failure to ovulate. Failure to ovulation is hormonal. Sometimes the hypothalamus or pituitary gland fail to produce hormones normally. For example, no follicle developed due to lack of follicle stimulating hormone or luteinizing hormone, and the ovaries may not be producing estrogen or progesterone or both. Next is damage to oviducts. The fallopian tube completely blocked or partially, and the inner lining of the tubes can be scarred. These conditions arise due to PID, which is what is PID? PID is pelvic inflammatory disease, which may occur after delivery or miscarriages, endometriosis, etc. So these diseases are treated surgically to recover from this problem. Next is cervical factors. The cervical canal functions as a sperm reservoir and capacitation of sperms occur here. The ciliated endocervical cells actively select the normal motile sperms and sieve out the abnormal by phagocytosis. Therefore, any damage to cervix result in infertility. Next is uterine causes. Sometimes malformed uterus is behind the reason of female infertility. Next is antibodies to sperm. In some cases, women produce antibodies against their husband's sperm. These found in the cervix, uterus, and oviducts. So these are the main reasons behind female infertility. Now, treatment for infertility. There are many treatments for infertility, but important one is the treatment may involve the use of fertility drugs, donor insemination or surgery. Gynecologists are now using a procedure called transcervical balloon tuboplasty to clear obstruction in the uterine tubes. Now, next is assisted reproductive technologies or ART. See, if surgical and hormonal methods are unable to provide treatment to infertile couples, then they have to resort to specialized techniques commonly known as assisted reproductive technologies. See, in it, first one is IVF or in vitro fertilization. In this process, eggs are combined with partner's sperm in a dish in a lab. Once fertilization has occurred, the resulting embryos develop for 3 to 5 days before being placed in uterus. Next is intracytoplasmic sperm injection. In this process, one of the partner sperm is placed inside egg with a microscopic needle rather than many sperm positioned close to the outside of the egg as in IVF in a dish. Once fertilization occurs, the resulting embryo is placed in uterus. Next is gamete intrafallopian transfer. In this technique, eggs are combined with partner's sperm in a dish in a lab, then surgically injected into fallopian tubes using laparoscope or fiber thin tube. Fertilization happens inside body and the embryo implants naturally. Next is zygote intrafallopian transfer. As similar technique as in gamete intrafallopian transfer, eggs are mixed with partner sperm in a dish, then surgically placed in female fallopian tubes. But as in IVF, fertilization occurs to place embryos inside the uterus. But as in IVF, till fertilization occurs to place embryo inside the uterus. Here, embryo is placed inside the uterus instead of gamete. Next is donor egg or embryo. If one is unable to conceive using her own eggs, one egg donated by another woman is mixed with partner's sperm and resulting embryo is implanted in the uterus. This procedure also be done with a donated embryo or sperm. Next is surrogacy or use of gestational carrier. In it, another woman carries embryo or a donor embryo. This is called surrogacy or surrogate mother. These type of women are called surrogate mother. So this is all about infertility. So human reproductive health is completed. Now there is a solved example from AIPMT 2003, and the question is, test tube baby means a baby born when, and the options are, it is developed in a test tube, it is developed through tissue culture method, or the ovum is fertilized externally and thereafter implanted in the uterus, or it develops from a non-fertilized uterus. So what is the right answer? The right answer is C. That is, test tube baby means the ovum is fertilized externally and thereafter implanted in the uterus. So C is the correct answer option. See the explanation. See, the technique of in vitro fertilization and in vitro development followed by the transfer in the uterus of the normal female to start the development and finally leading to normal birth, and it is called test tube baby. So this is all about in this human reproductive health. If there is any query in your mind related to this chapter, you can ask easily from topmbbscoaching.com doubt section. So this is all about this chapter.